Every day, hundreds of thousands of Americans go through food insecurity. Rural areas tend to suffer the most because of the lower rates of income. This is my topic. My topic is food insecurity. Food insecurity is everywhere. Most likely, every neighborhood you see, there is going to be one family suffering from food insecurity. And this relates to everyone, even families with higher rates of income that might think that they will never have to deal with food insecurity. But that's the way the world works. You might be doing good one year, next year, you might be dead broke. But let's not talk about that. My goal for this presentation is to shine a light on a solution to a modern yet ancient world issue, which frankly has no space in today's world. Due to my research, I am within 30% of the top experts in Dallas. Most likely, I am within a higher or lower percentage of experts in the city that I am right now. Today, I am talking about food insecurity. We will start with possibilities and we'll finish with success. I propose that we introduce an anti-waste law. An anti-waste law. I am getting my information from an article called When Is It Illegal to Waste Food? This is written by Tim Bastard and Isabel Mermenad, which are human rights journalists. I get the idea from this law from the French. The French have a law prohibiting supermarkets to throw away near expired food and instead require them to donate it to food banks. If it cannot be consumed by humans, then it is fed to livestock. This is an effective way to use near expired food, and it shouldn't be wasted. There is thousands of pounds of food every day that go to waste, and it is quite sad considering that we could be doing what the French are doing and feeding it to needy families. Now that we understand a possibility, let's move to a success. I am getting my information for this point from the same article that I have mentioned previously in the last point, which is When Is It Illegal to Waste Food by Tim Bastard and Isabel Mermenad. As I stated before, I got this idea from the French because the French use it and it is very effective. There are cities which suffer immensely from poverty, such as Pyrenees Orientales, which has a 20% poverty percentage, when France has an average of 13% of poverty in the country. This law is effective in France, and there is no reason it should not work in the United States. If anything, it should work way more in the United States, considering we are the best country in the world. That is a joke. Not really. This law should have its own version in the United States. Today, we have been talking about food insecurity and a potential law. We started with the possibility and then we looked at the success. My goal for this presentation was to shine a light on a solution to a modern and ancient world issue. To conclude, there is a way to turn back the tide of food insecurity. We just need to make a stand and convince politicians to take a stand with us. Do not be the reason this world doesn't see change. Fight for what's right and fight for what you think can help the world any way possible.